Alright, handstand tutorial. So, before you start trying to do a handstand, you need to stretch. So do some wrist twirls. Push your wrists together, push some weight on there. Stretch your shoulders out. Some circles. Alright, so that's enough, that's good. Alright, so you want to use your wall when you're first starting out. You're going to put your hands on the ground facing the wall. You're going to want to get close to it. You're going to want to get about 3 inches away from the wall with your hands. You're going to want to be in this position. It's like a half lunge. You're going to lean down and kick up. Alright. So, you want to keep practicing that. Sometimes it's going to be too short. You're not going to make it to the wall. All you got to do is just kick harder. So, there it is. Alright, now that you get the feel for of being upside down and you feel all that weight on your wrists, you're going to want to build some strength so that it hurts less or it doesn't hurt at all anymore. So what you do is you go back to the wall, do the handstand, and you want to hold it for about 10 seconds when you're first starting out. Hold it for 10 seconds, work your way up to 20 seconds and then so on, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, hold it longer periods of time. That way you can gain strength in your wrists and your shoulders. Another thing that I used to do is half handstand push-ups. So it's like this, instead of going all the way down, you're just like doing mini. So you're basically just bending your elbows like this. Well, here we go. Just like that. Not all the way down, but just bending your elbows. When you're first starting out, that's going to be really hard. So you're going to want to do the holding it like 10 seconds and doing that instead for a long time until you really get comfortable with it. Once you can do a bunch of those halfway handstand push-ups, you're going to want to try and get away from the wall. So it's the same thing. You put your hands facing forward, and you get down, you kick up. If you kick too short, you're just not kicking hard enough. And if you kick too strong, you're going to want to use your fingertips. You're going to want to use your fingertips, push on the ground hard so that you don't go over like this. Alright. So, another thing you can do is, come here Alonzo, use a spotter. All he's going to do is put his hands like this. When I go up into the handstand, he's just going to watch me from going over. So, see, when I fall too forward, he holds me up. When I go too far back, he holds me up. Let me go. Alright, thanks man. And that's how you use a spotter. That is one way to really help with your balance. Another thing I used to do a lot of is handstand walks. Because it's just easier to walk forward rather than hold your balance in one space. It's really hard to do that. So yeah, that's it. Just make sure you stretch your wrists first. Use the wall. Get used to holding it for about a minute with ease. And then do some halfway handstand push-ups. And then get away from the wall and balance. Really, it takes a pretty long time, maybe about a month to get it like really good. So yeah, keep practicing.